guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Gusnita Ariani. My student number ID 2019 111 and 10. And I'm from PGR University in Palembang. Okay guys, before we start our lesson today, we should pray together. Praying start. Finish. Well, I will check your attendance list first. No one is absent today? Good. Thank you. Okay. Currently, the media and learning methods for your little one to develop one of the methods of the learning while playing is flashcards. Meanwhile, flashcard media is a picture card can direct reverse to something reverse to image on the card. Flashcard is a medium practical and accessible which presents short message in the form of the material. According to needs to user, various of these flashcards for the example 1. Reading flashcard, 2. Continuing flashcard, 3. Animal flashcard, 4. Street flashcards and others. There are several steps that must be prepared using flashcard media, including first, preparing myself. Teachers need to master learning materials well. This media is necessary to be prepared, even though not directly from of the student. Also prepare materials and tools that may be needed. Also check the order of the drawings for any missing or incorrect arrangement. Determining the time to achieve in applying referral word card media. That first step is taking draft the indirect to be achieved. Determine very important terms that must be mastered by a teacher, because the term will achieve the learning activities and make it easier teachers when deciding and making learning more meaningful and help children recognize various concepts easily and directly. 2. Preparing flashcards. Before using the lesson, make sure there are enough flashcards. Also check the order whether they have and other media are and needed to help. And number 3, preparing the place. The refers to the position of the teacher as a presentation of the learning message, whether it is right or the student reader to the room is well organized. Also, pay attention to the lighting of the lights or whether the light intensity in the room is good. The most important thing is that all students can see the material from all directions. And then preparing student. It is better if students are arranged properly, including by staying in a circle, paying attention to the student to get an adequate view, how to say the emphasis that the student can see the presentation well, cannot see ahead by other friends is not clear. The teacher introduces and teaches the vocabulary one by one, and the symbol for the sound of the reverse to the children. Or preschool education is a vehicle very important, developing children's language skills. And then the teacher divided into several groups. In applying to the practical words and media after the teacher introduce and teach how they sound, the teachers letter and words. Then what the teacher others child into several groups before the activity starts. For example, in the activity of the composing the alphabet into a word, the teacher divides the child into 3 and 4 groups. Is a teaching and learning strategy where children are divided into several groups and work together to complete the task or shoot the practical problem. And the teacher provides activities to children. From the result of the interviews and observation that in applying the media illustrate word cards in the teacher provides activities to children activities. It is limiting the written name of the animal according to the word card. Practical match words according to picture and compose into a word. And the last conclusion or summary. At the end of the lesson, we ask teacher and student draw conclusion as to strengthen the subject matter. Okay, there are steps for using media flashcard as follows. 1. The cards that have been arranged are held at chest lighting and facing the student. And number 2, remove the cards one by one after the teacher has finished explaining. Number 3, give the explained cards to the student who is close to the teacher. Ask student to look at the cards that they follow it to other students until all students observe. Third, if the presentation use a games method, 1. Place cards, and then number 2, prepare student who will complete, and number 3, the teacher instructs the student to look for cards that contain image, and then 4, after getting the cards to student, return to starting place, and 5, student explain the contents of the material and ask the child to operate the picture card, and child is to name the body member for it based on the picture taken by child. Do it randomly so the children memorize quickly. And flashcards have several advantages. Among others, 1. Easy to carry, be practical, easy, and fun. I think enough for our lesson today. I hope you remember for the lesson today. Do you have any question? No? Good.